We have had so much fun on 2K24, and the fun will continue all summer long. Make sure to look out for us out there on the court.
Yes, and thanks to all of you for being a part of the 2K TV community and making this season the best yet. Let's do it again. We'll see you in 2K25. 2K TV Season 11 will go live at launch, and we've already got great things in the works for you.
Oh, yeah. We've been talking to some of the devs and are really excited to tell you all about 2K25. We can't just do that yet.
And before we give too much away, enjoy the summer
and enjoy the game.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. Clint Capella is out there with Johnson, and it's Bay in at the 3 slot. And for Houston, the wings, Green and Brooks. Tari Easton is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Ball in at the point. Hey guys, let's be honest here. A bit of a mismatch looking at the quality of these teams on paper. But we see these types of games in this league. And sometimes they can surprise you.
Listen, every team is not a title contender. Some squads are in that rebuilding phase. Let's see if the weaker team can compete tonight.
Now here's Bay. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And we know Saddiq Bey is a reliable player on offense, but at times, Smitty, he's exceeded that.
Oh, yeah, Saddiq Bey can have a big night when his confidence is really flowing, and he's not shying away from big shots.
Free throw good from Bay.
What I appreciate about Saddiq Bey is his consistency. Year after year, you know what he's going to provide for your team. He's very balanced.
So he gets them both. And Smitty, here we have Atlanta consistently knocking on the door in a crowded Eastern Conference.
You know, Kevin, they have added talent. Unfortunately, so has the rest of the conference. But Atlanta's still young, and they have room to grow.
Now, here's Şengün. Oh, offensive interference.
The score will not count.
And it's Bay with the ball for Atlanta. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication. I love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
Now, here's Green. Following the minutes by DeJounte Murray.
Tenacious on that drive. Green using his speed effectively.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Young against Ball. Johnson left side. Fires from deep. Şengün with the rebound.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Ball, the pass to Şengün. Shoots over Capella. True on the 14-footer.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Now, here's Johnson. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Detroit.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
They get it back. Brooks misses. For Atlanta, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Capella. To the middle. Young finds Capella. Rockets with the rebound.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Yeah, easy call.
Foul. DeJounte Murray. First personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Chance now to check out the NBA's most efficient scorers. Fifth best, Clint Capella.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
And Young kicks to Bay. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And that one drops for him.
And the lid comes off the basket after 4 straight misses. They finally get one.
Ball surveying the defense. And he drives in. Over in the corner, Green. Off target from outside. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1.
And one of the great rebounders in this league, Clint Capella, plays that role as well as anyone.
Greg, on a per-minute basis, few players are better. Sharp anticipation, works at it, and many of his points come from the offensive glass. Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Inside, here's Brooks. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Ball against Young. Pass to Bay. Over Brooks. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
2 minutes remaining.
Eason against Johnson.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Şengün. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks trail it. Young looking around. Murray outside. Shoots it up. Rocket 6. And Young with the basket on the assist by Murray.
On target and on time pass by Murray. He's got a great eye for where to send the ball.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And a guy who fills up the stat sheet across the board, Steve. DeJounte Murray.
His length and athleticism shows up at both ends, Kevin. A good rebounder for a guard. And beyond the numbers, he comes up with some clutch plays.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Atlanta making some changes. Here's Van Vliet. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. To the inside, Griffin. Good D by Thompson.
and you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Thompson, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Now, Griffin. Down low. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Whitmore. Van Vliet with it. To the paint. Here's Bassey. Missed inside. For Atlanta, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Here's Griffin. Here's Okongwu. Bassey pulls it in. The Rockets trail. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Van Vliet on the wing. It's Whitmore, top of the key. Over Hunter. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And a closely contested, grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. The Hawks lead by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. Whitmore is out there with Thompson. And it's Landale in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Something a lot of people notice about Fred VanVleet are his instincts with the ball.
GA, he's got a sixth sense for how to run the offense. Seeing when and where to move the ball.
2 shots.
In order to create quality looks for his guys.
He throw good, Van Vliet.
Has always been a tremendous defender, in my opinion, and he knows he's going to knock down his free throws. But now Fred VanVleet has emerged as a terrific all-around scorer. He can pretty much do it all.
Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Murray dishes to Hunter. Murray scanning the floor. 5 on the clock, and he makes that one. Murray's got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta.
DeJounte Murray, he is so clean with the dribble.
Now Whitmore, still yet to score. Down low, Şengün, and Şengün throws it down.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive and talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Outside, Green. For Murray. Misses off the right iron. The Hawks leading by 4. Young inside. Covered by Van Vliet. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Here's Thompson. Offensive rebound. And Green gets it to go.
Yeah, Green's motor helped him there, outworking the defense to get the ball back and finish.
Murray, the pass to Okongwu. Green against Murray. Up top, Okongwu. The Rockets pull it in. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution, and you saw the results.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And Trae Young may have taken it personally that he was drafted 5th in that stacked 2018 draft.
And GA, that draft was full of superstars. But you're right, he's played the most NBA games out of the top 5 picks in that draft.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Tari Eason's checked in for Whitmore. Brooks comes in for Thompson. And it's ball in for Fred VanVleet. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Bay comes in for Hunter. Here's Murray. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Murray kicks to Bay. Young up top. He's covered by Ball. Young's shot is good.
Lots of contact on Trae Young, but he battles right through it.
Brooks against Bay. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Rockets making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Bruno Fernando's checked in for Johnson. And A.J. Griffin subbed in for Murray. Now, here is Young. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Moves back up. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Trae Young. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. How about 36 points per game, 11 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
It's good.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And Bay throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged. And everything has to be earned.
The pass to Capella. Now Bay. Brooks covering. Bay against Brooks. Capella inside. He gives the team some steady offense. A bit under 10 points a game.
Too much for the defense to handle. Capella playing through the whistle.
In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. They've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
That free throw, no good.
You know, this is part of the book on defending Capella. Teams often try to make him earn his points at the line.
Jock Landale's checked in for the Rockets. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Inside, here's Eason.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Passes it to Fernando. Griffin down low, working on Green. A nice shot by Griffin. And the Hawks lead by 1. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Pass to Young. Driving inside. Over Ball. Here's Capella. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now here's Griffin, following the miss by LaMelo Ball. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Fernando. He's covered by Ball. And he dunks it down.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bucks ahead. They're up by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Hawks?
What you like is many of their baskets come off assists. That's a sign of a team that's working together and functioning at a high level. No need to have this hero ball where I'm going to shoot and no one else is going to get the ball. Nope, they moved it, and we'll see if they can keep it up in the second half.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Well, their reserves haven't contributed much. It's fine to ask your starters to do the heavy lifting, but don't leave them out in the cold. I think this could easily become a bigger issue as the game wears on.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. On the court for Atlanta, in the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Sadiq Bey is out there with Johnson, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Ball. Good defensive work there by Young. Atlanta leading by 3. Bey into the lane. That shot missing. Nice D from Brooks.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Young passes to Johnson. Bey with it. Brooks covering. Stolen by Brooks. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said, there's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control. Continue to come together as brothers and try to go out and win basketball games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks. Here's Ball. Following the score by DeJounte Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
First one falls for the Rockets. Whitmore comes in for Dylan Brooks. Lance Thompson in for Jalen Green. Atlanta making a switch here. Ball hits them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Out left to the wing. Here's Buffkin. He's covered by Ball. Okongwu's shot is good. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Ball with it. Okongwu covering. Ball against Okongwu. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Sadiq Bey. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Thompson against Murray. Hunter on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. In the 3rd spot, the Hawks.
The way they space the floor is wide. They get so many open three-pointers. It's all about how they consistently move around the court.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
The future of DeAndre Hunter is bright. A versatile player who wants to be great, in my opinion.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Bassey's checked in. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Ball. And both free throws good for Hunter. And here are the Rockets now. It's a 3-point game. For 3, VanVleet gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Murray, the pass to Johnson. He takes it in. Buffkin, as he pulls it in.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Whitmore with it. Okongwu on him. And some nice passing there by Houston. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Buffkin. Wound up there for Johnson. And here we go. Fast break, and Whitmore's got it. And it's blocked.
There's a lot of upside to Hunter as a defender. His length and commitment are legit.
There's the dish to Johnson. Murray kicks to Johnson. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. Can't hit from in close. Here's Whitmore. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Whitmore's got his first bucket of the night.
a wrecking ball out there. Whitmore plays with power on the glass.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Glendale's checked in for Alperen Şengün.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Murray. He's putting up about 21 points per, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
The shot by Okongwu, no good. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Rebound, Atlanta.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And Steve, one thing you love about Murray, that ability to change a game with just his defense.
Greg, between his awareness and his quickness, he's an impact defender. He's active. He's got great anticipation. Just what you want in a perimeter defender.
Here's Whitmore. 5 to shoot. Oh!
Yes. Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Hunter. Defense right on him. Over Whitmore. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Hunter. The Rockets have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Van Vliet against Murray. A three-pointer off the mark.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with this offense.
Griffin kicks to Hunter. 29 seconds left in the third. Here's Okongwu. Landale grabs the miss. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Whitmore. And here is Van Vliet. He's covered by Murray. Now here's Van Vliet. Launches it. No good that time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Rockets lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
The Hawks. 34.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The wings, Green and Brooks. Alperen Şengün out there with Tari Eason. And it's Bonk in at the point guard. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Now here's Green. Off on the layup.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
The kick out to Young. Buries it from three-point range.
This is why they call him Ice Tray, because he is so cold as he nails these threes.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions Right now, they need a basket.
Green slams it in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Outside, Green. Great D that time from Griffin. Atlanta leading by 3. Here's Hunter. Second chance shot. Johnson dishes to Capella. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Ball against Young, and it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Bay comes in for DeAndre Hunter, and it's DeJounte Murray in for A.J. Griffin. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Easton. Back to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
A big-time ISO player in college. Brooks has shown the ability to play off the ball at this level.
Ball against Young. On the wing, Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Knocked away. And stolen by Eason. Ball from deep three-point territory. Atlanta with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Brooks.
Getting hit on that shot there, but Dillon's girth allows him to play right through it.
Young against Ball. Here's Capella. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Brooks. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's now only a 1-point Atlanta lead.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Murray outside. Ball against Young. Lob pass to Capella. Got a piece of it. Eason passes the ball to take the lead. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
With all that LaMelo does on the floor, Ball is one of the most difficult guys to guard in the league.
One drops. He ties it up. And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Green.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And really a great job to maintain his composure. How about the body control there? Now he gets the and one and turns this into a two-possession game.
Now, here is Young. Here he goes. That's tipped. Green with the ball. Guarded by Murray. The Hawks trail by 4. Young in the corner. And they get it. And that's 2 points on the layup. Timeout. 11 points for Trae Young.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're up by 2. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter.
Rise up and give a big hand to your Little Dipper.
Van Vliet against Young. Oh, here's Van Vliet. He's guarded closer. Off target at the rim. To the inside. Young, no good. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Green, the pass to Easton. Here's Van Vliet. It's hauled in by Trae Young. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's tipped. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Offensive rebound.
And we continue to see Young take on more responsibility, welcoming the challenge to go to the line.
Shooting for Atlanta, Trae Young, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
What an explosive player Trae Young has turned himself into. He is must-see TV every night.
And so Young nails them both.
Cool under pressure. Terrific job nailing those 2 free throws there.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here is Van Vliet from downtown. He pulls it in.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. It's tied at 49. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Young outside. To win it.
The end of the game with your score.
I can't believe it. How in the world
Thank you,
can you end the game on a shot like that?
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Trey, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight, so how satisfying was this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. At the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Well, you all certainly did what you had to get this win, man. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.
Welcome to the 2K TV Season 10 finale. I cannot believe it. 10 seasons. We're already at the finale. It feels like just yesterday where we were like, welcome to Season 10. It's been 10 years of 2K
Game's out.
TV.
Check out all this cool 2K24 stuff. Now we're here at the finale. And you know, some of my favorite moments, Alexis, have been the amazing guests we've had on the show, such as...
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Washington out there with Josh Green, and it's Lively in at the center position. And for Houston, Green and Brooks on the perimeter. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün, and it's Ball in at the 1. Well, it's been a challenging season for a few teams around the league, Richard. How about for you? What was the most difficult season in your career?
Ooh, I had a couple of rebuilding years. Milwaukee was a tough one because Michael Redd got hurt, Andrew Bogut got hurt, so my two top players next to me, and then our team struggled. That one was probably the most difficult year.
Now here's Brooks. Lively grabs a miss. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Green with the defensive effort. Here's Şengün. And the layup falls.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Outside, Green. Here's Lively, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Shots blocked. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And it's Irving missing. The Rockets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Now here's Irving. He's putting up some terrific numbers, over 28 a game.
So smooth around the rim. I love how Kyrie just goes up with confidence, knowing that he's going to figure it out.
Down low. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Doncic. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Line for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. And Richard, this summer, the Rockets hitting fast forward on their rebuild, signing some key veterans.
Headlined by all-star point guard Fred VanVleet. He was a coveted free agent. Listen, with their upcoming draft pick not under their control, I think the front office figured may as well go after wins now.
Green, the pass to Lively. Washington outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Dallas, no good that time either. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's Green. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Nice poise inside from Green, showing how comfortable he is amongst the trees.
Outside Irving. He's off on that one. Good D by Şengün.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated. A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And the basket is good.
And the strength of Doncic allows him to play through contact. Surprised he didn't get the star treatment there. No whistle.
Şengün passes to Eason. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Dallas. Last time they met was in Dallas.
They lost the battle of the second units the last time these teams played and lost the game.
Now here's Doncic. Boy, you have to be impressed with his numbers, averaging almost 36 a game.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Timeout called. Houston, they come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept firing from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. Doncic against VanVleet.
In the first 2 minutes.
Pass to Thompson. Up and over Hardaway. The Rockets with another miss.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And here are the Rockets now. The Mavs get their last shot to go. VanVleet against Doncic. Here's Landale. Nice D from Gafford.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Whitmore. No points so far. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
Rockets ball.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Green is checked in. Here's Landale. 3 on the clock. Pass to Whitmore to snap the cold streak. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Doncic passes to Jones. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You could get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
The Rockets trail. It's Thompson, high post. Right now averaging 5.5 a game.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
First team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Thompson.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And the second free throw is good. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Jones. Back to Doncic. And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Gafford.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Van Vliet outside. Up and over Doncic. Here's Bassey. And he bangs it home with one hand.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Mavericks on top, up 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out of foot, Grant?
You know, BA, that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
Green and Brooks on the perimeter. Alperon Şengün out there with Tari Eason. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide-open guy.
Here's Irving following the score by Houston. Here's Washington over Eason. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Now here's Doncic. He has 6. Basket counts.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Well, the Rockets shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Pass to Brooks. From deep. Drops in the 3. Brooks has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
A moment here for an injury report. And now let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how Tim Hardaway's doing. Allie?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Dallas' head athletic trainer. They think it's a strained groin muscle, hopefully not too serious. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to turn up the second half of the season. This is a story that we'll be following very closely.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And he makes a first.
Something that really speaks to Kyrie's talent is his ability to impact the game the minute he steps on the floor. The game changes completely with the ball in his hands.
Both free throws good from Irving. And Grant, the Mavericks this summer committing to their superstar tandem of Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic.
Yeah, B.A. And the next step was surrounding them with the defense and floor spacing they'll need to compete. Overall, I like the moves they made, and we'll see how it all pans out come April.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
After the trade for Kyrie Irving, the Mavericks offense went to another level. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "We're still going to preach defense, but on the offensive end, there's going to be nights where we're scoring 130 or 140. Kyrie gives us another weapon. Someone is going to be free. Someone is going to have the advantage." Brian?
Nice stuff. Thank you, Allie.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Both free throws good from Şengün. For Dallas, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, that was a hard-fought win for them. Couldn't finish the job in regulation, but things came together for them in overtime.
Felt great about their chances in overtime. It took a little extra, but they were able to get it done.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. And no good. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Eason, pass to Green. Back to Eason. 6 on the shot clock. That would have put him up. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Green. Rockets with a rebound. Pass the ball. Now here's Easton. Brooks outside. To the middle. And stolen by Irving. He takes it in. Pulls up. Dallas, no good that time either.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Şengün. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Green missing. And it's Green with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Richard, taking a look at Jalen Green's career so far, he's certainly not bashful shooting the ball.
No, and I think it's because his coaches and teammates want him to be confident, B.A., because once he gets a few to fall, man, this man becomes very dangerous.
Washington against Brooks. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Timeout called. Houston. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Jones, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Exum comes in for Green. And he drives in. They get it back. Out to Thompson. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
We see a taste of Thompson's ridiculous athleticism, keeping his body under control while taking a hit.
Pass to Lively. 1:33 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Irving. Outside Hardaway. Launches it from deep. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Thompson. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Jones. Here's Lively. Outside Irving. The 3. And it's in. Only 2 for 9, though.
This is Irving's mentality. He understands that he is out there to shoot and shoot often, especially off the catch.
Now here's Van Vliet. No points yet. Pass to Whitmore. Shoots a fadeaway. Şengün, no good.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Irving looking around. And the 3 off target.
And despite his struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
2 points. That one goes. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
And the shot's good by Irving. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Mavericks ahead, leading by a point. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They were simply the better team on the offensive end. Every time the defense made an adjustment, they would make an adjustment on offense. Winning that little cat and mouse game, they'll be difficult to beat.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Give them credit for keeping the score this close while shooting just over 30%. In a backhanded way, kind of gives you confidence because you know if you bring your percentage up just a little bit, it'll be enough to get you in front.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Here's Irving. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Green out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Lively in at the center position. Irving, that's good.
There's such a great pace to Kyrie's game. That mid-range jumper, look, it's one of the best in the game.
Shoots from 14, and that one's good for Brooks. Brooks has got 5 points.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Now Doncic. Doncic up strong. Good. He's got 10.
The strength and power of Doncic shows up every game. Very physical for his position.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Ball against Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up at the elbow. Another one falls for Houston.
Defenders naturally rotate to Green. That leaves a nice angle for the pass.
Pass to Lively. Eason against Washington. Doncic outside. Outside Irving. Lets it go from deep. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 4 rebounds in the game. Ball outside. Back to Eason. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at Dallas, sitting 4th in the conference early on and looking to move into that top tier. And of course, Houston, 7 games behind.
Checking out Dallas, nobody really knew what to expect from them at the start of this year. But as the season has progressed, it's clear that they are contenders.
But there are still some very strong teams above them. So, yes, they are contenders, but I still wouldn't call them the favorites just yet.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, BA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where'd it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of the game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Now here's Washington. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Now here's Brooks. Pass to Green. Ball with it. Eason inside. He's guarded by Washington. Eason against Washington for the lead. Eason can't get it to go. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
His passing has always been a staple of his career. Not too many are better at dishing than Kyrie.
Timeout called, the Rockets. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They've got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
So both teams changing it up here. And now a look at the toughest defenses around the league. The Rockets, number 1.
Without a doubt, the best defensive team in the league this season. Forget about any other stats, steals, blocks, whatever. It comes down to limiting points. And so far, nobody's been better at holding their opponents in check.
Now here's Van Vliet, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Counted.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Exum. Still no points. Over Whitmore. Passing, pulls it in.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
And it's Thompson penetrating. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, I like when Thompson goes in strong like this. I mean, just forcing the defense to act.
Thompson.
That free throw misses. That one drops. He ties it up.
Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
2 minutes remaining.
Hardaway, the pass to Jones.
2 minutes.
Now Doncic. Takes the 3. Doncic delivers from range.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Pass to Whitmore. Elbow shot. Nice jump shot.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Dallas is gone. Only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. From deep, here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Pass to Jones. And here's Gafford. Outside Hardaway. Now here's Doncic. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And checking out some numbers for Luka Doncic. Four on the clock.
Van Vliet with the suffocating defense. Surrenders no room.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective. Taking it right to the defense.
The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside. 23 seconds left in the third. Jones, the pass to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Offensive board. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Line for the Mavericks, Derek Jones Jr. taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. Jones hits them both. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Van Vliet with it. Lets it fly. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 1. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
Defensively, keep talking. Right, keep helping each other. We get the rebound. Don't get in early pick and roll.
And Jason Kidd telling them what it's going to take. All 5 guys communicating out there.
Well, in calling for the early pick and rolls, you can really get some clean looks that way before the defense ever gets set.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Thompson out there with Tari Eason. And it's Ball. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Green in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And this is not the time to be giving up turnovers. Those points could end up being a deciding factor in this game.
Ball ventures inside and converts.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Pass to Washington. Who poked away. Irving against Green. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
You can tell Green is fearless on the floor, going right into the defender with his shot.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Dallas.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Free throw good. Green.
Very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
Dylan Brooks checked in for the Rockets. And both free throws good for Green. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Green, the pass to Doncic. Outside, Green. Shoots from 12. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Şengün.
Team foul.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Houston?
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Free throw good. Green. No good on the second free throw.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tie it up.
Green up top. He's guarded by Irving. And it's Green missing. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. And that one's good. Green. And the Mavericks lead by 2. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. An easy 2 on the layup.
And just as tough as they come. Dylan Brooks battling for 2 points.
Pass to Washington. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Ball outside. And here's Eason. He's guarded by Washington. Eason inside. Washington's there. Eason can't get it to go. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Back to Irving. Washington outside. Here's Lively, defended by Eason. Here's Doncic. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Şengün. Here's Brooks. No luck on that one. The Mavericks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And that one's good. Green. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Timeout called. Houston.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Welcome to the floor, your Hot City Texans.
The New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked to the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Green against Brooks. Eason with some nice D.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Brooks. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Doncic. Tries again. Rockets with a rebound.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And the shot's good.
And this team is counting on Brooks in big-time moments. And guess what? Dillon delivers.
And it's Doncic missing.
He's trying to find his shot. But at some point, you have to start making these.
Eason passed the ball. Brooks left side, over Green, and Brooks with a basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one. 1:31 left to play in the fourth quarter. Doncic. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Here's Ball. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. And the Rockets lead by 4.
And Ball doesn't feel any pressure. What a spot to step up and knock down the clutch J. How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Doncic against Ball. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Here's Irving. Oh, he got it! He got it! A huge shot to tie it up.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
The offensive rebound. Brooks. Yes!
And that's a gigantic shot from Brooks. His teammates knows he wants to come up clutch, and he did.
And Dallas calls time here. They're losing by 2. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Guys, your thoughts?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
And the Rockets making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. And Dallas with a change here, too. Gafford's checked in. Here's Irving. Long range from the inbound. It's rebounded by Şengün. All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
NBA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
There are guys that will take that shot, and there are guys that will make that shot. Green is one of those guys that will make that bucket.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. They trail by 4. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth. Ball, he's checked in for Green. Pass to Doncic. Back to Irving. Money. And he's brought it within 2 points now.
Nobody better to have the ball right here. I think everybody remembers that Kyrie hit the biggest shot in NBA history.
Timeout call. Houston. They lead by 2. 19 seconds left in the fourth. They commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter here, and they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul, third team foul. At the line for your Rockets, LaMelo Ball.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
In all aspects of his game, Ball has a lot of confidence, and that's exactly what he needs right now in this situation.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
And it's Washington missing. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
At the line for Houston, Fred VanVleet. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
And the big X factor VanVleet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
And so the Rockets take the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that about wraps it up for our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
We are tipping off the 2K TV virtual wrap party in the theater today. We are going 3v3, and we've got some members of the community joining us here today. So let's introduce our members right now. We've got Dat Girl Megan and King Jordan. Welcome to the show. How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. It's good seeing you, Alexis and LD, and having Danny the GOAT on my team. And Meg, oh, this is going to be an exciting show.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Here's the starting group for Houston. The wings, Green and Brooks. Tari Easton is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Ball in at point guard. And for the Pelicans, Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. Hawkins is out there with Jose Alvarado. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. Well, we know, Greg, trade talks have increased as we get closer to the deadline. So how does it affect the player when their name is mentioned in trade rumors?
Listen, it can rattle your confidence, and especially the first time it happens. But, Kevin, it's important to remember that it's all business, and guys just can't take it personally.
Hawkins against Green. Passes it to Şengün. Over Valanciunas. Şengün, no good. Williamson looking it over. And finished off by Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Williamson with the block. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Stolen by Ball. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And what a fearless drive by Brooks, going right into the defense there and drawing the foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Brooks.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
And both free throws good for Brooks. So if you look at the Rockets' struggles, Clark, over the last few seasons, what stands out to you?
Well, I think it starts at the defensive end of the floor, Kevin. I mean, a team is not going to make noise in the NBA if they don't defend consistently. I'm sure improving on D is a focus this season.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. To the middle, here's Şengün. There's the pass to Easton. Another miss by Houston.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Hawkins kicks to Ingram. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Ball. Rockets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Pass to Şengün. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Williamson in the post. Easton on him.
It's such a force moving around the paint. Zion goes where he wants.
Here's Green. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Williamson. It's rebounded by Houston. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Shots good by Green.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem.
Now here's Ingram. A 17-point game for him in the win against Cleveland.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Pelicans shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. Valanciunas hits them both. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Green drives in. Tries again. And the layup. Good by Şengün.
Fighting to earn the second chance opportunity on the foul shot. This is exactly what coach wants from Şengün.
Back to Alvarado. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Şengün with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Green inside. He's covered by Hawkins. The shot missing. The Pelicans trail. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Valanciunas. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
First and fewest turnovers a game. First in opponent field goal shooting. And they're also first in points allowed. No team is better at taking the other side's star out of rhythm.
And to have the fewest turnovers in the league, I know that's a stat that would make any coach happy. And the first one drops. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Nancy's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl comes in for Brandon Ingram. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Hawkins. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jock Landale's checked in for Şengün. Whitmore comes in for Tari Eason. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Ball.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Daniel.
In the first 2 minutes.
And it's denied. Pass to Brooks with the drive. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Wow. Dylan Brooks off the bounce. Teammates are loving that.
Now the pass to Nance. Now Daniels. Back to Nance. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Whitmore with it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Into the lane. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Daniels passes to Robinson Earl. Jones against Thompson. Offensive rebound. Pass to Daniels. The Rockets pull it in. This time they met in Houston.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
Shot clock at 5. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
And a shoot-first point guard, Van Vliet, understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
It's been all about Dillon Brooks for the Houston Rockets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Thompson is out there with Whitmore. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. Then it's Ball. And it's Bassey in at the 5 spot. Now here's Thompson. He has yet to score. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Zion Williamson is, of course, unique athletically. His teammate C.J. McCollum says, I don't know if we'll ever see somebody with that strength, power, speed, and jumping ability. At times, the Pelicans' offensive game plan becomes simple, McCollum said. Get the ball to Z and get the heck out of the way. Kevin, I'm paraphrasing.
I know you are. I picked up on that, David. Thank you. Now here's Williamson. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet. The score now all even.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. New Orleans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in.
Zion Williamson.
One shot.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
Here's Ball. No scoring in this one. Shoots over Alvarado. Ball with the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 1. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And one thing with LaMelo, Clark, he has so much length at that point guard position.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's listed at 6'7", but he's got a much bigger wingspan than that, which allows him to effectively throw passes over the top. And I think it helps in him being disruptive as a defender, too.
Ball with the bucket.
Ball is so smart with the ball in the pick and roll situation. Already handles these sets like a 10-year vet.
Here's Williamson. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Eason. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Williamson kicks to Ingram. With his first shot attempt, another one falls for New Orleans.
Nice touch from Ingram on the jumper. No way anybody can stop that from going down.
Passes to Şengün. Back to Green. Thompson right side, pulls up. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And Jeremiah Robinson-Earl subbed in for Jones. Green against Hawkins. Clock at 4. A step-back shot here. Offensive rebound. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Ball. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Ball's got 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Ball. Excellent D there from Ball.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
2 minutes.
And the Pelicans with possession here. They trail by 1. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. 1:43 left to play here in the half. Up top, Hawkins, headed by Green. That's at 5. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Here's Brooks. Can't get it to fall.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And again, no good by New Orleans. The Pelicans coming to this one after the win against the Cavaliers. And Green slams it in.
Jalen Green has some serious hop. Yes, he does.
Alvarado bounce pass. Ingram against Thompson. And there's the pass to Robinson-Earl. Pulls it up. And it's good off the back rim and in. Alvarado's got his first points in this one. And here is Ball. 6 points for him. Shoots over Alvarado. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. 26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Valanciunas, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Ball. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Puts up a deep three, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pelicans lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Jonas, good first half for you getting the ball inside, and you look really aggressive out there.
I'm just doing my job, what I need to do, be active in the paint, rebound, get some touches, go for work.
Always good to see a big man who plays big. Thanks, Jonas. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit.
They came together in the second period and managed to claw their way to a 1-point lead.
And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Pelicans?
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individuals stand out, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive play. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they own the offensive boards.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Jose Alvarado is out there with Hawkins. And it's Ingram, and at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. The shot by Hawkins, no good. And so Brooks will bring it up for Houston. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas. Reaching out and just swatting that shot away.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
Zion Williamson.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Rockets trail. Now Green. He's got 8. Nice feed from Valanciunas. Williamson with it. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Pass to Hawkins. The Rockets pull it in.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Ingram up top. Brooks covering. Shoots from the elbow. That one a little long.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
The dish, the ball. For the tie. Pass to Eason. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Hawkins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Ingram, and he sinks that one on the back of the rim on the way in. Ingram's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pelicans. And Houston calls their first timeout of the game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulrich. David?
Thank you, guys. Zion Williamson is a force to be reckoned with, but Coach Willie Green said he's just scratching the surface. He's going to continue to get better. Over and over again, he's making the right play. Kevin?
All right, D.A., thanks. Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Nancy's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Trey Murphy comes in for Brandon Ingram. Jones checked in for Hawkins. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Jose Alvarado. And it's time for an injury report.
Hey, guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Pelicans. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it. Right in the heart of the schedule, this is a major blow. The coaches are going to find out a lot about their team. Guys?
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. And stolen by Whitmore. And it's Houston on the break. Outside, Green. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pelicans leading by 6. Here is Daniels. Still scoreless. Williamson kicks to Daniels. Here's Jones. Eason grabs the board.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Eason against Jones. That one misses. Rockets trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the right side. And a wide open look for Whitmore. The Rockets again can't hit. The Pelicans shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Driving the lane, Daniels. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Back to Van Vliet. And a moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Houston making some changes. Cassie's checked in. And it's Thompson in for Jalen Green. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. Pelicans leading by 4. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Some great shooters here. Let's check out the league leaders. In the third spot, Zion Williamson.
and just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. That one's off. He's made 5 and missed 3 now. Rockets trail by 4. Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's check in now with David Aldridge for an update on Dillon Brooks. David, what have you found out?
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Houston's head athletic trainer about his status. He's got an injury to his elbow, specifically his elbow joint, and it looks like it's a pinched nerve. This was a team that was struggling a bit, so losing him hurts extra. But they have to cope with the loss. Back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Here is Daniels, still without a basket. Nance outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
First free throw is good. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nance. Brandon Ingram comes in for Williamson. Hawkins checked in for Jones. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Dyson Daniels. And a change for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Whitmore. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Ingram. With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's New Orleans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Rockets trail by 6. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Tari Easton is out there with Brooks. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard.
Hey, Ball has tremendous confidence, oozing with confidence. He feels like he can cross up anybody defending him.
It's Ingram on the wing. Brooks covering. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and it's Ingram missing. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Second shot opportunity. Shot by Easton, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pelicans leading by 6. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You look at Green, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Now here's Ingram, following the miss by Dylan Brooks.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
And it's good, 2 points. 10 points for LaMelo Ball.
This is what height in the backcourt gives you. Ball can get almost anything he wants in there because of that size.
And here's Hawkins. He kicks it to Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go. It's rebounded by Houston. Ball's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Green taking his time here. Passes it to Şengün. Here's Brooks. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram's got 6 rebounds in the game. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Brooks grabs the board.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And here is Ingram following Jalen Green's 3. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing. And it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Now here's Williamson. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Ball, and there's the drive. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, I love Ball's competitive spirit. Baskets like this prove this guy's future is on the rise.
Back to Valanciunas. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Brooks. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Ingram. The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 6 on the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Hawkins against Eason. Hawkins passes to Williamson. Over Green. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Houston, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. We've got 1:55 left in the game. Shot from 16. Counted. Good.
Timeout.
And now a 3-point Rocket lead.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Give it up, give it up.
They trail by 3. 1:49 left in the 4th quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, LaMelo Ball.
Well, because he was a reliable scoring option all game long, his team was not hesitant about taking advantage of his rhythm. I mean, they just made sure he kept getting the ball. You could tell they were thrilled by his success in this one.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for Hawkins. Now here's Williamson. Looking to end the run. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ball finds Green. Some nice passing there by Houston. Ball to pass to Easton. We've got 1:13 left in the 4th. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Here's Jones. Great tee that time from Green. And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Now here's Ingram. Over Green. They get it again. And the dunk by Williamson.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Good.
Well, I tell you, there's nothing more impressive than seeing a young player keeping his composure in a high-stakes, big-league situation.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 3. 29 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
Come on, Pelicans fans, on your feet and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
Checked in for Jones. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And the pass to Alvarado. And the Pelicans miss again. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And that's an intentional foul.
Jose Alvarado. Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Houston. LaMelo Ball. 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And this is who Ball is, a guy that embraces getting fouled and wanting to step it up for his team.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
From past the arc, buries it from outside. Timeout called the Rockets. They're up by 2. 7 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one.
Let's go!
7 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Growing into accepting more responsibility over time, Green also wants to be the guy to take big shots, too.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Williamson from long range, and the miss. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have bucked at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.